What's up, guys? Yes, McGann here, and today we're playing Hun Batz in the solo lane, once again in the solo lane A through Z series. So I played a game with him earlier, and it went pretty well. The early game was pretty rough because his clear was bad compared to I was against an Apollo who had throwing dagger. So, but once we were able to get a few levels, we were able to pick up with a blue stone. Unfortunately, that gameplay ended up getting messed up whenever I was rendering, so it was lagging. Or I guess it was when I was recording, because whenever I checked back on the actual recording, it was lagging as well. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, but hopefully that doesn't happen this game as we play him in the solo lane once again. We'll just do this. So I'll go 2 multi-potions and be on my way. It looks like we're against either a Mercury or an Arachne, so it's going to be interesting to see who we're against, because they are both melee assassins, but they do very different things in lane. Mercury more of just a straight farmer. He's going to have the throwing dagger, just try and clear early. While Arachne's probably going to be trying to go aggressive and would probably be the more actually, I guess, yeah, Arachne would be the more difficult opponent until Mercury gets a few levels. Or a few items, I mean, and his golden bow completed, because once he gets that, he should be able to clear pretty quickly, especially with the golden bow buff. So we'll see. At level 5, we should be able to kill any of them. It just depends on how far ahead we are or how far behind we are. That determines whether or not we can get a kill on them or not. So we're just going to clear this out, move over to the mana buff, and we should actually take this out pretty quickly with an Awelish. Awelish, of course, has some fantastic clear early game with the red pot. Yeah, look at that. This is ridiculous how fast we're going to be able to take that out, and we're going to be on our way. Bye. To the left side. Let's see if we can clear this out quickly. Yeah, we definitely won the clear war. It looks like it's going to be Mercury jungle Arachne in the solo lane. Actually going to use her spiders right now. Okay, the only problem is that when you use your 3, you take minion aggro, of course. Actually going to hit us with the 1 there, as she's gonna level that up. Looks like it's gonna be 1-for-1 at the moment. We got the first blood, but it looks like we unfortunately gave up a second death. But we are ahead because of that, being that it was the first blood. So yeah, maybe it would have been a bit better to put a level into our 1 here. She's not really trying to get us right here. See what she has. She went for the Dust Toll as to be expected. Looking for that basic attack damage. And sustainability to stay in lane early. As well as allow her to duel pretty easily. Looks like we are going to get a kill in the middle lane though, which is really important. Get a little bit of poke on her. Looks like this lane's going pretty good for us. I actually think the Mercury may have been a bit more annoying to deal with, because the throwing dagger can be very annoying with the Made You Look. Although I do think Arachne will be a bit stronger, a bit more difficult to deal with as she gets higher and higher in the levels. Let's see, we are going to hit level 5 now. She backed up as soon as she saw that that was the case, so she does know that I can possibly kill her at level 5. I don't think I can kill her now, not when she's full HP, because she does have her ultimate as well at this point, so I get a bit of damage off on her. She did a lot to us, though, with her 1. She also got a lot of sustain out of it, too. Yeah, she's going to back off. See if we can get her. And we are going to be able to kill her right here. She did have the purification to try and escape from there, right? Escape my damage there, but I was able to kill her just in time. And in a Wheelish, she might be able to get more than 1 there. I'm out of mana, so I'm not going to be able to do much in the middle lane, so I'm just going to take out my War and go back to base. And she did not go the teleport. Like I said, she went for the purification, so we should be able to go back safely, pick up the Warrior Tabi, which is when Hun Batz really starts to get his clear online. And we're going to teleport to the lane. Let's go 2 health pots here and a sentry. One of his weaknesses, of course, not having sustain. We're gonna try and fix that, or at least make it give it a bit of a band-aid by picking up some health pots. We're gonna actually back off here so we don't take too much damage to the minions. Looks like she is going to be returning to the lane now. Okay, so we're just going to put our sentry over onto the mana buff for here so we can see whenever she goes for the... looks like Mercury's going to be over here. I thought I might be able to take him, but like I said, the or I didn't say, but Agni was rotating over to the mana buff. The Kukulkan made that evident, so I just backed off. I'm just gonna clear this out and probably make my way... oh, wow, I just missed the minions with my 3. Should definitely have been paid a bit more attention right there, but I should be able to take out my mana buff here. Let's see. It's gonna be Kumba and Kukulkan in the middle lane at the moment. I think a Wheeler should come over here. We'll see. Actually, no, she's gonna go for the damage buff actually. So we're going to be able to get this by ourselves and get a bit of extra XP and gold since there was no sharing or splitting there. Arachne at the moment is a level behind us. She should hit level 7 on this wave though. There it is. But she was behind us because of course she did give up the first blood, or not the first blood, but she did give up a death to us in lane as we ulted her.
Enemy missing! Enemy missing!
Get a bit of damage off on her. Okay, so first item, I think I'm going to go Jotun's Wrath. I could go for the Breastplate of Valor, but I really think Jotun's Wrath will be a bit more beneficial in our situation. Oh, she did a lot of damage to us right there with the spiders. I think yeah, I'm just gonna go for the boar and then go back to... no. Actually, yeah, we should probably just go back to base soon. I think I'll just wait this one out though, because I do have some pots as well as the mana buff going. So we're just gonna wait one more wave. Let's see. Looks like we did give up some kills, but we did get a kill or a kill, and we got another kill in return. So it wasn't terrible for us, but we still gave up a kill, which is unfortunate. Looks like Mercury's going to take out the Kukulkan, or the Kumbhakarna as well. So I'm just gonna clear this out. And just go back to base after this. There we go. Make my way back to the base. And you know what? Actually, since we're in the solo lane, I'll actually change my mind and go for the Breastplate of Valor, just so I can get the item a bit quicker. And I think the cooldown reduction is going to be more important than the early damage and pen. And we can get the Jotun's Wrath after. And the reason I'm doing this is because, like I said, we're in the solo lane. It's actually going to help against Arachne a lot, as well as the Bluestone Pendant's going to be enough for the clear.
Enemy missing.
So I think this is going to be a bit better for us, at least in the beginning stage of this game. Okay, clear that out. I think she went back to base here. If she didn't, then she lost. Okay, there she is. I think she just went for our boar, but our boar was already taken, of course, because we went for it earlier on this game, right before we went back to base. So we're going to have a little bit of an advantage here. And we're going to hit level 10 right here as well. For these spiders. The one doing a lot of damage from the Arachne now.
Enemy missing.
And we're going to end up... Well, it looks like we're actually going to get ulted by the Neath here. I guess she thought that she was going to hit someone in the middle lane. That was probably a misclick by her, I'm assuming. I mean, she could have been trying to hit us. I don't know. But she did not get the kill on us. We weren't even really in danger of being taken out, so...
Okay.
Just some weird decision making from the Neath.
Retreat.
Okay, we did a bit of damage to Arachne. I'm just gonna go pick up my mana buff now. She's zoning me away from the archers. And I could go for the ultimate or something to make sure I could safely get it, or the minions, but I think I'm just gonna save that for now. And looks like we're not gonna be able to get any of those, so I'm just gonna take out the boar.
Enemy missing.
She may have went back to base. We'll just have to see. Yeah, it looks like she did. Okay. Clear this out. We're pretty close to our Breastplate of Valor right now. Only need about 200 more gold, so I'll probably just wait out another wave. Actually, no, she's still here. Okay. The void right there. Okay, let's see what she has. Still has the Warrior Tabi. Hasn't backed yet. This is just a lot of just playing safe to make sure we can get the farm. Pick up our Breastplate of Valor. Actually going to go for the ultimate there after I use my ultimate. I figured she'd probably do that, but we got her Purification and her ultimate, which is very nice. We're actually getting ulted by the Neath again. We're going to be taken out. So, I mean, we got ulted right there. I wasn't actually expecting the Neath to ult us right there, but she did. So, we were taken out. Good job from the Arachne, able to capitalize on that, though.
Ultimate is down.
See, the first one I think was an accident, but that one, that was definitely intentional from the Neath, as it did result in our death. I wonder what the Arachne's going to go next. I imagine it's going to be either Jotun's or Ichaival, but we'll just have to see. It could also be the Breastplate of Valor. You never know. Arachne's not as popular in the solo lane as she was at the beginning of last season, and at the beginning of last season, she didn't really, or even at any time last season.
Easy game, easy life.
So I'm really excited to see what she's going to build and what she has in mind to counter our Breastplate of Valor build. So we'll just go into the Jotuns next. You know what? A Transcendence wouldn't have been bad this game. I think it's a bit too late for it now, but wouldn't have been terrible. Although we haven't really been having huge mana problems this game. So it might not actually be a great item for us to pick up. So I'm going to miss my 3. Do have my ultimate back up though, and her Purification's down. Not gonna really do too much damage to her. Gonna do quite a bit of damage. Oh, we're getting ulted again here. Actually gonna go for the ultimate here. It's like Kumba's going to make his way over here. And Kukulkan. I'm not quite sure if Kumba can actually get this. He's gonna miss the 3. He did get the ultimate off. And they got the Kukulkan ultimate. Really good job from my team there, and that's gonna be a good game as they surrendered. Okay. It wasn't a complete blowout right there. They could have possibly came back, but I guess Kukulkan was 7-1-1 with a fully stacked Doom Orb. Although he is kind of easy to shut down. Yeah, I'm surprised they actually quit the game right there. They did have the Mercury for late game. I don't think our late game was as strong as theirs. Actually, we'll have to see. Actually, no, now that I think about it, they had a Arachne in the solo lane. So their team fighting presence was not nearly as strong with me having the Hun Batz. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, we had an advantage against the Arachne, although the Neath kept ulting us, which was really annoying. The first ultimate may have actually been intentional, but it looked like they were just trying to set something up. They might have been queued together or something, I'm not quite sure, but good coordination from the Arachne and Neath resulted in 1 death from me, but I was able to escape the other 2 times that I was ulted by the Neath, and we got a kill on her early game, or on the Arachne, I should say. So not a bad game. Hun Batz solo I don't think is that bad, although he is squishy, like I said at the beginning of the video, as well as he lacks sustain, and his clear can be kind of tough early game, especially against actual popular soul laners, and I mean any hunter with throwing daggers. So that was Hun Batz in the soul lane, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.